Viewers, assalamu alaikum. আশা করি আপনারা সব ভালো আছেন। আপনারা সবাই আজকে ওয়ার্ম ওয়েলকাম জানাইলাম অ্যাক্টিভ ডিউটিতে। অ্যাক্টিভ ডিউটি আপনারা দেখুন যে আমরা প্রতিটি মানুষ আমরা কিছু ডিউটি থাকে লাইফও, কিছু আল্লাহর আদেশ থাকে, কিছু সামাজিক থাকে, এগুলো নিয়ে আমরা এই অনুষ্ঠান সাজাই। এবং আজকে আমরা একজন গেস্ট দাওয়াত দিছি যে আপনারা দেখলে ভেরি ইয়াং entrepreneur, but let's go and find out. Jilumia, welcome to the show. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam.
Apne bala asin ni?
Alhamdulillah.
Good to see you. Right, firstly, bhai, how old was he when he came to England?
I was about 10, half 11, 10, 11. Yeah, 10, 11.
Where did he come from, Bangladesh? Who's the case?
Satoh.
Oh, Satoh. Interesting. Did he come with family?
Yeah, one of my cousin brother and a sibling, sister.
You came with the sibling. So how was the UK life when you came in, age of 10, 11, coming? Just share with me, plane থেকে land করার বাদে, how was it?
Wow, it was different. It was almost a culture shock. Obviously, I grew up in a village in Bangladesh. There was hardly any black and white TV, so you don't really get to meet outside people. There was a few.
So did he come with fufu, sasa, mami?
So my dad was already here.
Right.
So my dad had established here. He came in the 60s. So I came with my older sister and my cousin brother. And when I actually got out of the plane, went outside, and then I saw the first black person, it amazed me. Because I was only 10 and I've never seen a black person. And I'm like, wow. No, I wasn't scared, but I was like, it was almost like, wow, there's actually other type of people in this world. So it was almost like a culture shock.
White people before?
I've seen white people before, because there's one or two that came to our village and, you know, in the books.
Might be charities and other
you
things.
find out about white people, but I've actually never seen a black person.
So where did you stay when you came into England?
With my dad.
In East London?
In East London, yeah,
so
Brick Lane.
Brick Lane.
Brick Lane, yeah.
So Tower Hamlet is the place you came from Bangladesh directly?
Directly, straight.
Directly,
Lane, yeah.
I see. So then which school did you go to?
John Cass.
John Cass. He's changed his name now, you know.
It's Stepney Way, I think it's called now.
They don't call John Cass because he's with the slavery. His name was.
So it's actually a Church of England school, which was funded by a guy called, forgot his name, and he was connected to slavery.
So 1997, you would not see much racism, would you?
Not a lot, but we used to get scattered around trouble here and there, but not a lot. Maybe here and there a little bit, but it wasn't as much as probably what you lot faced.
Did you find difficulty with English, or?
I did, yeah, I did. Obviously came here without any English. So when I actually got put through to school.
Did he get bullied in school?
No, and I tell you why. At that time there was a lot of gang violence. And the mere fact that I went to John Cass, which is based in Stepney, and I was a Brick Lane boy, and I had few friends that were already established.
So you already made the friends and everybody else when he came in?
Well, I used to know a guy whose older brother was, I don't want to name him, but
don't.
His older brother was in the gang in Brick Lane, and I was kind of he was in my class.
Oh, so
I was under.
So you are protected by them. So I came in 1988, and I was in the gang as well. You know, this is the time.
I mean, you had to do what you had to do to survive. So I mean, I didn't actually get any bullying as such. It's purely because of the fact that I came from Brick Lane, and you know the guy was in my class, so they just knew not to mess around with me.
So let's go back. So have you done O-levels, GCSE?
Yeah. So I left actually school without any formal qualifications. And I always knew that I wanted to better myself. So actually a lot of my friends ended up going to Poplar College. I took myself out of it and went completely the other way. Went to a college where hardly any Bengali went.
Let's find out more about it. So you're now staying with Sasa. Is Sasi with you?
Right now, yes. Yeah.
She's here. But so when you first came in, you didn't come with Sasi?
No.
Okay.
No. So my dad actually, like any of men of his generation, had two wives. So he was actually living here with my first mum.
Okay.
And then my mum was in Bangladesh with us. And for some reason, he never had the intention to bring us here. And then something obviously poked him and woke his mind that he had to get us here.
But did you find any sort of problem in the house growing up with the other mum?
Not necessarily. It's you know.
Are you
stuff.
close with the other siblings?
I am. Yeah. I am.
You are.
I am.
You are. So, how much would you say contribution Sasa has contributed in your life, in your journey?
A lot. I mean, I am the man that I am today because of my dad and his attributes. I didn't get much time with him. Sadly, he passed away 6 months after I came to England. But within that 6 months.
So how did he die? What happened?
So back in the days, Jalil, as you know, the NHS was really bad. They didn't have the pathways, you know, that you have now.
So what, you're about 12, 11?
I was about 11, yeah.
So did you understand what was going on or no?
No. So now, you know, you have 6 way, 18 weeks pathways. Back in the day, there was no such thing. So he actually had to lie to be admitted as an inpatient. He went to the hospital and he made a lie after he fell from the stairs.
So he went to Bangladesh and he died in Bangladesh?
Well, he got told that he would only live 6 months. So he wanted to die in Bangladesh, be close to his mum and dad. He didn't want to die in England. So we took him to Bangladesh. And after
Did he cry?
14 days, he was sadly.
Do you remember crying?
Yeah.
So, have you got a memory in Bangladesh?
Very small, playing with friends in the fields.
So, let me ask you a question. Say, for example, you are very quiet, spiritual movements happening. What flashback does it come to your mind? What flashback comes?
For Bangladesh or for here?
No, a general flashback. Do you see you're talking to your dad? Do you see he's going? What sort of comes into your brain when you're, say you just relaxed up, you've done your namaz and everything else, switch off the light, and you're just flashing, and what do you think?
Of course, I mean, as with any human being, they would rather have their mum and dad with them than not have them. I do miss him time to time, and I wish things, you know, worked differently. But you know, Allah does His thing, and it is meant to be.
Right. When did you get married? Did your mum got you married, or you just found someone?
12 years ago.
Who found the wife?
I got introduced to my wife by someone.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
So here.
Here.
She's British, Bengali?
She's a British Bengali, yes.
And how many babies you got? I see 2 babies. You came here before.
Yes, they were part of the
RFC
charity groups, and they've been doing it with me for the last 3 years. I've got 3 kids, and I actively actually keep them with me and get them engaged in charity work as well.
So when Sasa passed away, what impacted you in your life? What impact did you feel?
Oh, massive. I was actually really close to my dad. I remember going to Brooklyn Masjid all the time with him, and Whitechapel was there hanging around area.
Do you face problem making friends?
Yes. So initially, when I came from Bangladesh, when I went to school, and even in the area, because you're from Bangladesh, you get labelled as such. So Freshie, yes. So it was hard to make friends, but alhamdulillah, you know, eventually.
And how did you improve your English?
Oh, do you know what? The funny fact is, I actually didn't learn any English in school.
No?
None at all. I left school without any formal qualifications, and you know, have been not even relatively a little bit of English, but I actually started learning English.
So if I put your biological mother here and your stepmother here, how much you rate both of them? Are you going to give equal or?
I actually rate them equally. Yeah, I don't differentiate. I call both of them mum, and I don't really differentiate them both, because one was in my life.
Are they both still alive?
They're both still alive. Yeah.
And they still talk to each other?
They do, but you know, they have their own thing. I don't get.
Okay, but that's fine. Did you used to send money to your mum?
Every now and then, yeah.
So how much your first earning?
First ever, £5.
In a day?
In a day, yeah. Well, no, actually, you got improved to £10 in a day, but it was
What did you do? What did you do? What was the magic?
So I used to live in Brooklyn, P017 Court, and we had a market like the other brother.
Yeah.
Previous interview, brother to give the interview. I used to work in Spirit Market.
I know where it is.
You know where it is? Yeah. So there's an Egyptian guy called Jimmy, and he had a stall, and I used to go and help him out tidy up after Sunday, and he used to give me a £5. For tidying them up. I used to be like to, pocket money.
In your life, it looks like that your stepmother has contributed a lot because your biological mother was not here when you needed her the most. So do you feel that you're more closer to your stepmother than sometime?
Obviously, my mom was with me until the age of, say, about 10, 11. And then from there, until I got married, I actually moved away after I got married. I was my stepmom. So she did play a vital part in my life, in the sense that she instilled the right values in me, pushed me towards getting a better education and kind of like better myself.
Right, tell me about your business, age of 16. Age of 16, tell me about your business.
The guy that actually employed me for an hour, £5 an hour tidying up, one day he just decided to leave England and go back to Egypt. So he was looking to sell his business, and he did find a buyer, but it didn't work out.
Let me find out more of what is in your kismet. Let's go for a break. Viewers, I'm going to break the gear, yeah? We'll find out what was in his kismet. The guy he used to work for and decided to gift over the business with some money. Let's go for a break.